Jamie Carr is with us. Jamie, congratulations, a 1-0 win against Aston Villa under 18s today. What were your thoughts on the team's performance?
I guess it was a really pleasing first half for us. We tried to set the boys a target around being really good out of possession, particularly in terms of aggressiveness with our pressing. And I thought if you looked at the first half, you would have seen a team that did that. Particularly the front three showed really good effort to apply the instructions we'd given them. And I just said to the guys there, if you asked the opposition how was it to play against us at half time, they would have probably said it was a tough game. So overall, from that point of view, we were really pleased. I think the downside of the first half, we lacked a little bit of quality in the final third, and I think that's probably the feedback we gave the players there around being a little bit more critical on final third actions, whether that's committing the back line, whether that's a cross or a position in the box. Those were the bits that we probably lacked, because we felt that we should have been in front at half time.
Obviously the second half was a bit of a different story, I think it's fair to say, but we kept plugging away and got our reward in the end, so that must have been really pleasing for you.
Yeah, we said to the lads there, like, football's about winning to some level. When their careers progress, that's what it's about. Here, it's obviously a bigger picture. We have to think about development and what their individual ILPs are and goals. So there was bits in the second half that were a positive, particularly the goal. I thought it was a good goal that we worked off. However, there was lots of the parts of the second half where we would probably say we need to be a little bit better, both in possession and out of possession. But it came off the back of a difficult period where our game was cancelled last week. We had some players with different squads throughout the last period, and overall I think the group was happy with coming out with a win and a good performance first half.
I think it's important to mention as well, this is actually our first league game for the under-18s since the 20th of December, obviously the big 5-0 win at Fulham, so there's been a lot of time between then and now. How have you kept the players so sharp? Yeah,
we were joking about that as staff inside, that it feels like a lifetime ago since we played Fulham. I think one of the really pleasing bits over Christmas was the physical development team had strict guidelines for our players over Christmas. We came in for a number of days to make sure that we didn't lose any of our sharpness and fitness levels, which was good. And then although last weekend was called off, we found a way to get some match minutes into the players internally, which was pleasing. So all in all, I think the MDT deserves a lot of credit for preparing the lads physically and from a nutrition perspective, just to make sure they're ready to be able to press and play like they did in the first period.
Thanks, Jamie. Well done today.
Thank you.